feeling confident right now.
Here's Jones following the score by Denver. Count the basket.
Really enjoy his work on the inside. The D was there, but helpless.
Pass to Scott. Here's Stojakovic, defended by Jones. Offensive rebound.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. The Jazz making their last shot. Drives to the hoop, and he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Shooting for Denver, Jerry West, taking 2 shots.
First one falls. A different look for Utah. Johnson comes in for Şengün, and Brogdon is subbed in for Thomas. Andrew Wiggins checked in for the Nuggets. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Brogdon. Back to Bryant. To the left wing. There's the three. And there's Brogdon on the assist by Bryant.
Good shooter from behind the arc. Selective when he does it. Love how Brogdon lets that one fly.
And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career.
That one's good by Stojakovic.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Gobert against Reed. The 11-footer, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
That's good.
And after that 2018 sign and trade, Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role, Greg.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler, a chance to shine offensively. His numbers as a result have exploded since that deal.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That one misses for Gobert.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
Here's Wiggins. Oh, and Bryant with a block.
Reading the trajectory of that shot, he anticipated the big rebound.
Jones' shot is good. Jones has got his second basket of the game.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Now here's Wiggins. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Rivers. Deflected. Now Brogdon. Bryant outside. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Bryant's got 16 points.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Here's Rivers. Guarded by Brogdon. Gets stolen by Johnson. 44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Here's Scott. Pass to Bibby. Here's Scott. And he's going for the lob.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. And here's Bryant. He's got 16. Puts one up from 19. Again, Utah.
You know the coaches hated that shot, but guess what? Some of them go in.
Here's Rivers. The three. It's tipped. And so it's the Utah Jazz up 15 points as this quarter concludes. Boy, they've been playing at a fast pace, beating the defense in transition and adding to that big lead. More 2K action in just a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Jazz, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
And every team has them. Those games where you just don't have it. Why does that happen, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think, first of all, 82 games. It's a grind of a season. You factor in traveling, injuries, players out for different reasons. You're going to have moments like this where it just doesn't happen. You know what you do? You learn from it, you move on, and you get ready for the next night.
On the court right now for the Nuggets. Back to Hero. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
We watch Tyler Hero night in, night out, and he brings a fearlessness to the game.
Some players walk the line between confidence and arrogance. What do you think about Hero, Brent?
Well, I think the interesting stuff, B.A., was after a year of success and what happened in the bubble, there might have been some humbling times and humbling games for him that have put him back on the right track. And right now, he's playing with a ton of confidence that's helping out his teammates.
And he makes a first.
And Hero, one of those guys you just rely on coming in and giving you that offensive pop. He does a lot of things for his team on that end of the floor.
So Hero nails both of them. Utah's got 6 of 7 threes to fall. They're looking solid out there. Pass to Şengün. And here's Brogdon. Shoots. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first.
No problem getting a little bit physical. Brogdon's got a good solid base build there and drew the contact.
Malcolm Brogdon taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so Brogdon nails both of them. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. It's an 18-point game. Pass to West. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Here's McGinnis. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Wagner, the pass to Brogdon. Here's Bryant. And And he hits the jumper for 2. Bryant's got 5 points in the quarter.
Pretty good awareness there from Malcolm Brogdon, capable of spotting the open teammate on that side of the ball.
Pass to McGinnis. A strong finish under heavy pressure from the D. Give him 8 points now.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Here's Wagner after the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. To the paint. And it's rejected. Here's West, guarded by Brogdon. Down low, McGinnis. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Brogdon, the pass to Bryant. Now here's Wagner. Şengün with it. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. McGinnis with a rebound. The Nuggets have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Inside, here's Chamberlain. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And the Jazz call time here.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the time?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
The Jazz making a switch here. Thomas is checked in. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And there's the lob. And Şengün gets it to go.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now here's Hero. Pass to Stojakovic. Here's West. 5 to shoot. Shoots from the baseline. Count it. 10 points for him.
Oh, and he likes the mid-range, Jay. You have to get right up on him if you want to stop it.
Bryant outside. Şengün passes to Wagner. Here's Kemp. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And when you've got your opponent down, you don't want to take your foot off the pedal.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Here's West. He's got 10. Oh, they get a hand on it. Now here's Wagner to the middle. Pass to Kemp. Now Wagner. To the inside. Here's Thomas. And he lays it up and in. Thomas has gotten his second bucket of the game.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. A different look for Utah. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Şengün. Johnson comes in for Wagner. And it's Jones in for Bryant. Wiggins, he's checked in for Denver. Scott comes in for Hero.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
Here's Thomas. Jones from outside. Gets the three ball to go. Jones has got 7 points.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Pass to West. Wiggins against Johnson. Puts it up. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Here's Thomas. Shot clock at 5. In transition. Here's Chamberlain. There's the block. And they're able to recover. McGinnis. And the basket is good. 10 points for him. So it's Utah now. And following this one, they'll take on the Timberwolves in Minnesota. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. Here's Gobert. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And the Nuggets making a change here. Rivers is checked in.
Team foul. At the line for the Jazz, Rudy Gobert. At the line for 1.
That one misses for Gobert. The Nuggets have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Pass to Scott. Back to Rivers. This one for 3. They get the rebound. Utah's gone 7 of 9 from 3-point range so far. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie.
2 minutes remaining.
It's been a devastating night for them. Nothing has come easy, Grant.
Nothing indeed. Even when they've tried to make adjustments, it just hasn't worked.
And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Gobert. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Incredible balance on that take. You gotta respect watching Gobert muscle his way through the defense.
The Nuggets making a switch here.
Rudy Gobert. Shooting 1.
One shot.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Scott. Wiggins with it. Let's go with a 3. Knocks down the long J.
Wiggins is shooting it with confidence. Man, he's a threat to put up some big numbers.
Outside Johnson. Here's Thomas. Back to Johnson. Here's the 3. Tries again. And it's finished off by Gobert as he lays it in. Gobert's got 7 now in this quarter.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Here's Bibby. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Isaiah Thomas.
Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Utah.
Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
Wiggins against Johnson. It's stolen by Johnson. Here we go, one-on-one. His first shot attempt. And it's Denver with a rebound.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
Pass to Bibby. Here's Scott, guarded by Brogdon. Now Reed, 6 on the shot clock. On target from range.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Outside Jones. Johnson with it. Shoots over Wiggins. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist from Jones. Johnson's got his first points of the night. Here's Bibby. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Stojakovic. And another basket for Denver.
The defense was certainly a little late in reacting to the step back.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Jazz out in front, leading by 17. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm with Coach Mike Malone. Coach, how concerned are you by the lack of urgency and execution in the first half?
Yeah, very concerning. You know, our starters weren't ready to play. They jumped us, tried to go to our bench, get them in the game. They took us out of our offense, so we didn't really have any flow on either end of the floor.
You have to get back to being you in that second half. Thanks, Coach Malone.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. The first quarter was all about Kobe Bryant. He had 23 points, 2 steals, and 3 assists. And Kenny, what'd you see out there from the Jazz?
Well, the bench came in and helped them run away with this tremendous job of getting loose, getting open, and drilling shots. You always want that spark off the bench. And these guys delivered.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
When you look at their multiple areas of weakness, for me, it starts with their perimeter defense. Disorganization, chaos, a lot of wide open looks. They have to communicate better and stay connected to the shooters.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Here's Thomas. They've got Wagner. Rudy Gobert is out there with Alperen Şengün. Then there's Kobe Bryant, and it's Thomas in at point guard. And that's the group for Will Hardy as we begin the second half. Now here's Bryant. Shoots over Hero. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Bryant's got 25 points in the game.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Pass to West. Here's McGinnis. Here's Hero. And it's Thomas with the rebound.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Oh, nice shot by Bryant.
Man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
You know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it.
Back to Hero. Inside. Here's Stojakovic. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Now Wagner. Back to Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Now here's Hero. Pass to West. Five on the clock. Tipped. Chamberlain gets the bucket. Give him 8 points now.
Now that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Now Bryant. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Again, Utah.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
Get up your feet and get off the t-shirt. I want to hear you all.
So it's Denver now. Here's Stojakovic. Nice move. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Franz Wagner.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
MVP voting is usually somewhat contentious. What's your criteria for that award, Brent?
I think it's really difficult, BA, and I don't think there's anything wrong with people talking about it when the voters are saying year to year their criteria changes, because guess what? Every season is different. So it's a very difficult award to try to pick out the very best player in the league. Winning has to have something to do with it.
And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time. For Utah, they've gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Bryant outside. Pass to Wagner. Yes, sir. And it's Bryant picking up the assist. Bryant's got 4 assists in the game.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Here's West. He's got 10. Here's Stojakovic. Hero left side. And it's good for 2.
Good, solid start to the half. Hitting 3 out of 4.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Here's Thomas. Bryant, right side. With the teardrop. He gets it in there. Bryant's got 33 points.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
And the basket by West.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
Bryant outside. Pass to Thomas. Wagner outside. And here's Bryant. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Şengün. Defense is right there. And that one's good.
And they've come out of halftime really on a roll.
Here's Stojakovic. Up top, Hero. Covered by Bryant. Pass to Stojakovic. Tips it. Controls the rebound and the putback. He's got 12.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. To the paint. Here's Thomas. Back to Wagner. Bryant outside. He drops it from range. Bryant's got 36 points.
Well, if he's hitting shots from there, he becomes so much more dangerous.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
Here they come. Score, Utah Jazz.
Different look for Utah. Johnson, he's checked in for Şengün. Jones comes in for Wagner. And Brogdon is subbed in for Thomas. Here's Scott. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Rivers. Here's Chamberlain. Knocked away. Gets stolen by Johnson. Out of bounds. It'll be Nuggets ball. The Nuggets have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Counted. Rivers has got his second basket.
A terrific movement off of the dead ball situation and a great play to get the bucket.
And he lobs it up top. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bryant.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
For Denver, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break.
And I think Andrew Wiggins is a great example of how positions have changed. Came into the league playing a lot of the 2. Now we see him at times playing a bunch at the 4.
Knocked loose. Here's the break. Takes the 3. Drills it from deep. Bryant's got 39. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Jazz?
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Utah's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. And for Wiggins, he'll play the stretch 4 at times. Grant, he's extremely versatile.
And, B.A., that shows just how the game has evolved. Wiggins is a traditional small forward, but we've seen that push to small ball, shifting Andrew to the 4 and even the 5 during stretches. He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Here's Chamberlain. Give him 8 points now. Here's Stojakovic. And again, Denver no good.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Jones, the pass to Bryant. And again, it's Utah.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Stojakovic. He's got 13.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Back to Bryant. Up top, Johnson. Pounded by Wiggins. Johnson passes to Brogdon. The shot, no good. Now Denver takes it the other way. Here's Stojakovic. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Rudy Gobert's checked in for Johnson. And the Nuggets making a change here.
One shot.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Bryant, no good. Denver has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Scott can't get it to go. Utah's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Bryant outside. Free throw line jumper. And it's Denver with a rebound. Here's Stojakovic. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
At the line for the Nuggets, Stojakovic, shooting 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
One second left. That shot off. And so it's the Utah Jazz feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back after this word. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened on the court for Denver. Here's Hero. Oh, and Bryant with a block. Şengün passes to Bryant. drains the triple. Bryant's got 44.
And he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Pass to Chamberlain. Here's West. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. You know, for team owners, it often seems best not to take too active a role in basketball decisions. But, Grant, you're a team owner. How do you feel about this?
Well, it's a tough situation, B.A. Many of these owners have made tremendous amounts of money building their fortunes, of course, being very hands-on with their business. But basketball is a different kind of business. Success is not always linear. And sometimes, as an owner, you're not an expert when it comes to this particular business. So it's interesting, kind of being engaged, but not being too hands-on and letting your people do their job to the best that they can.
And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both shots. Denver has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's West. Here's the floater. McGinnis, no good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Well, Grant, we're seeing players extend their careers. Often diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The food you put into your body, the rest, the recovery, all of that plays a role in extending your career and having great longevity along the way.
And that one misses. And the Nuggets shooting at around 60% on this one. Very efficient. Here's West. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
At the line for the Nuggets, Jerry West. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
So both teams changing it up here. Good on both. And we've heard the cautionary tales in the past. Does it seem like players today are getting better financial advice, in your opinion, Grant, to make their money last?
Yeah, B.A., I think they're getting better financial advice, but I also think that the times that we're in, I think there's more awareness. Players understand the pitfalls or potential setbacks, the social media, digital age, all the information's there. So players today, yes, they're making more money, and I actually think they're doing a better job of protecting and saving their money, too.
Here's McGinnis. Pass to West. Here's Stojakovic. And he makes it on the layup. 26 points for him.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
Wagner outside. Back to Bryant. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
At the line for one.
Free throw good. Bryant. Hey, we've heard a lot of coaches say, including Warriors coach Steve Kerr, about load management. If you want to see the Stars play more often, cut the schedule back. Maybe 72 games. Grant, your thoughts?
You know, B.A., this is a problem and a concern, I think, for the league. You go back 20, 30 years ago, Stars played every night when available. Now you're not seeing that with the workload and the back-to-back and the concern with players and their safety and the amounts of money they make over their contracts. 72 games is a possibility, but I prefer to keep it at 82. Maybe I'm just a traditionalist.
Utah on D. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. McGinnis. Shot from the low post is good.
Assisted by...
For Utah, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Pass to Thomas. And Grant, you played on a Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, B.A., I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players on the back end of their careers.
So it's Utah now, after the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. Pass to Şengün. Here's Thomas. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Wagner. Misses off the left iron. For Denver, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Shooting for Denver. Peja Stojakovic. At the line for one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Whatever they discuss at halftime, he's come out more assertive and more aggressive.
Wagner outside. Pass to Thomas. Bryant outside. Şengün with it. Back to Bryant. Over Hero. Another one falls. Amazing. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Hero outside. Here's Chamberlain. Defended by Şengün. Chamberlain, no good.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Wagner outside. Chamberlain pulls it in. The Nuggets have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Pass to West. Here's Stojakovic to the middle. Here's McGinnis, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Here's Thomas. Wagner for 3. Knocks down the triple. And the Jazz lead by 20.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range. Maybe
trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Here's McGinnis. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Shooting one.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Gobert's checked in.
One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Here's Thomas. Bryant outside. Wagner outside. Unloads from 13. Tipped. And they recover it. Clock at 6. Here's Thomas. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet. Thomas has got 4 points now in the quarter.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Player of the game, Kobe Bryant.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy, and it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. Here's McGinnis. Goes up off the inbound. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? And here's the mobile one drive. A great move to get right to the cup.
Oh, big time drive and finish. Showing a little artistry on that take. I could watch moves like that all day.
Now here's Gobert. Down low. Here's Bryant. Got a piece of it. Pass to McGinnis. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Elbow. 2.
At the line for the Nuggets, George McGinnis, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. So hits one and misses one at the line.
The team's struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
Here's Thomas. Minute 32 left in the fourth. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Wagner. Doesn't go for him. And Denver the other way now.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Jazz.
Their shot blocking was a huge advantage in this game.
Yeah, I love the excellent defense in the paint. It led to a lot of key stops.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up. You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Here's Stojakovic. Hero outside. From deep. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Throws it up high.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Pass to Stojakovic. And it's Denver with another.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
I got a whole lot of money. Y'all it for me. What a bad jacket. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. My partner, hold up, partner. I'm trying to get. Yeah, it's a party, it's a party, it's a party. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. I stepped in the club. There you go. My keep using. My presence start up. The girls get excited. Hold on, wanna try it. I'm like, why not try it? My sweat, they wanna buy it. My they wanna try it. Club going stupid. When they do it. Jury got a jugging and she moving. Grocery dealing. Who you? Bro, 2 years ago, now I'm worth $1 million. Jackson to the ceiling. That's how we ballin'. You know that I'm rolling. Through another. Now I'm on the meter. In the club with a whole lot of money. Y'all it for me. What a bad jacket. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. My partner, hold up, partner. I'm trying to get. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. A party ain't a party till I walk in it. Lime green flag, master fitted in the linen. Gucci shades over my face and my lens kinda tinted. Cause my eyes real low and my head just. I'ma roll out in this. I'ma Roscoe dash. I'm about to show out in this. My jury game on rough. About to snow out in this. Hey, flockers, get them. Let's pour out in this. Hey, what the is you rockin' for? Run up on me in my squad. Now, there should be an option. So somebody better let them know. I suggest that you let it go. This is Grove Street. Party face. Hit the exit door. Got it. Y'all it for me. Keep poppin' that water bad jacket. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. My partner, my little partner, I'm trying to get. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. Got my I'm not joking, man. Please step up. Grocery, yes, we are back. Plus up every feeling. 20 on my right wrist, 30 on my left wrist, 100 on my neck. I for my respect.
Okay. I heard that a lot of players, 2K players in China play 2K because of you.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it's such an honor. I want people to have the exact same experience with me. So how good it is actually to play the game basketball on 2K.
The secret to our team's success, what it really is our confidence. Like when we're playing for this big amount of money, all these other teams are playing like real tight, and when we're playing, we're just laughing, having fun, like we're real loose.
One of the reasons why I like the bigs, all of my builds are defensive first builds. So the thing I like about the Paint Beast is in the WNBA, the Paint Beast is the best rebounder and the best shot blocker. And in addition to that, they're pretty good on the inside. There's a dunk if you've never seen one in the WNBA.
Well, the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thank you very much. Guys, as always, the Heat have some scrappers on their team. Kyle Lowry says, nobody's like, I have to do this or it has to be this certain way. Jobs can be switched. Positions can be flipped. No matter what, just go out there and play hard. We figure it out. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, they're smart enough to do that, and it's all about the results as always. Thank you, DA. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. We've got Drexler, Worthy out there with Towns. Then it's Conley, and it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Miami, Brown out there with Ibaka. Then it's Chris Paul. Then it's Bird. And it's Maxey in at the shooting guard. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
It'll be the Raptors off the tip. Now Conley playing Brooklyn. He was nearly unstoppable. And there's the pass to Worthy. And a great assist by Drexler as that one goes in.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Pass to Ibaka. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Maxey. Ball's knocked loose. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Toronto ball.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Embiid.
And that's a quick foul for him there. It looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
First team foul.
Here's Drexler. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
Boy, that's a bang-bang play on the inbounds pass. I like those quick hitters.
Bird outside. Back to Paul. A 15-footer. Oh, Worthy with the block. To the middle. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Worthy's got his second basket of the night.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now, here is Bird. Last game with 30 points. Hands it from downtown.
Well, when your mechanics are as consistent and reliable as Chris Paul's, range becomes a non-issue.
Back to Conley. Worthy outside. Conley's shot is off. Ibaka looking for an opening. Bird kicks to Maxey. And the pass to Paul. Back to Maxey. Embiid with the steal. Drexler finds Conley. Drexler against Maxey. Towns high post. His last outing, he had 8 points. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's good, 2 points. And at this point of the season, Greg, many coaches still are maneuvering their lineups, trying to find the right formula.
Yeah, especially the younger team. There's no real established pecking order, and guys can be wildly inconsistent from night to night.
Here is Ibaka after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Embiid with the steal. Here's Worthy. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Conley with a wide open look. Good, and it's Worthy picking up the assist. Here's Paul. Boy, he was something else against Boston. Maxey looking it over. Embiid against Brown. And Clyde Drexler gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Paul against Conley. Out to Bird. 4 on the shot clock. Miami no good on that time either. Toronto leading by 7. With the floater. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Drexler.
As if he's not tough enough to guard already. Towns with the floater.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And it's finishes like that which have helped them build this lead here in the first half.
Paul passes to Ibaka. Maxey in the corner. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, you like how aggressive he is, making a play at the rim against length.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the three-point line.
Brown, good.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. This, of course, their first chance to play Miami this season.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year, they came out on the losing end.
New group in for the Heat. Turner's checked in for Brown. Green comes in for Serge Ibaka. Smith checked in for Maxey. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Paul. A new group in now for the Raptors. Collins checked in for Joel Embiid. Russo comes in for Towns. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Worthy. And it's Johnson in for Mike Conley. And good that time.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Lowry against Johnson. To the paint. And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Porter.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
A wide open look for Bird. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch and shoot game.
Now here's Porter. Drexler passes to Collins. 6 to shoot. Pass to LaRusso. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Second team foul.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Raptors?
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Collins nails both of them. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Heat. 6-point game. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
You don't like to count on points from your reserves, but they had some hot hands coming off the bench.
When you get that kind of a complete effort, that's a game you're going to win far more often than not.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And they've got to get their heads into this game. They're giving the ball away far too easily.
Johnson against Lowry. Johnson down low. Good work defensively by Lowry. The Heat trail by 6. Smith scanning the floor. Good ball movement here by the Heat. The tray. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist.
And seeing Smith there pulling up from deep. His three-point shot is as good as it gets.
Outside, Drexler. Pass to Porter. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Heat.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the first. Johnson dishes to Drexler.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Third team foul. Raptors have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Good on both. And it's the Heat with the ball. They trail by 3. Smith outside. Pass to Bird. Green against LaRusso. Bird outside. He kicks it to Smith. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Lowry. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 3 assists in the game. Johnson against Lowry. Collins passes it to Drexler. And that one clearly. The whistle and 2 shots coming up. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
At the line for the Raptors, Clyde Drexler, 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Drexler. Well, it was the Raptors winning their last game against the Brooklyn Nets. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Lowry kicks to Bird. The pass to Lowry. Now Turner. He's guarded by Collins. And the rejection by Collins. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Raptors out in front, up 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
Okay, fans, time to get on your feet and make some noise.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Offensively, they took care of the ball, and defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Miami. It's a three-point game, setting the floor for the Raptors. We've got Conley. Towns is out there with Worthy. Then there's Embiid, and it's Drexler in at the 2 spot.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
And here is Conley. Towns kicks it over to Worthy. Outside Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Basket is good. The assist from Worthy. Worthy's got 3 assists tonight.
Mike Conley wanted to make sure the momentum was not swinging the other direction, so he answers with a 3.
Now here is Smith. Ball passes to Maxey. Over Drexler. Not this time. His first miss in 3 attempts from the field. Raptors leading by 3. Embiid kicks to Drexler. It's Worthy, high post. Pass to Embiid. An amazing finish with the hand right in his face. Embiid's got his second basket of the night. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, and we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Conley kicks to Drexler. Worthy feeling it out a bit. Back to Drexler. Plenty of space. Basket is good. The assist from Worthy. Worthy's got 4 assists now tonight.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat.
Dancer! All right, Heat fans, make some noise once again for your Miami Heat Dancer!
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Smith kicks to Paul. Brown the pass to Maxey. Drexler with the block. They get it back.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
First personal foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Now at the line, P.J. Brown. 2.
free throw good from Brown. He hits both from the stripe.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Down low, here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Smith outside. Stolen by Worthy. On the wing, Drexler. Beyond the arc. And no good. The Heat trail by 5. Ibaka outside. Back to Maxey. Passes it to Paul. Pass to Maxey. From outside the arc. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. It's going to go on Clyde Drexler. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Tyrese Maxey. He will have 3 free throws.
And he hits the first of 3.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
And the second free throw, good. And he nails the third. And it's Conley with the ball for Toronto. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they've just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
And here's Smith. Clyde Drexler with the triple. Here's Paul. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, you think because of his frame, it would be easy to knock Chris Paul off balance, but this guy has concentration and tenacity. Really good job keeping his focus.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Drexler, that's good.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Outside, Maxey. Back to Paul. Ibaka outside. To the inside. With that shot, the Raptor lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Chris Paul.
Boy, I love Chris Paul's ability to work on the interior. Tenacious, crafty. Few players his size have done it better.
Now, here's Worthy. 17 points for him last game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance. Well, this second quarter has proven to be a turnaround. This guy looks much more comfortable all of a sudden.
And the Heat call time here.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. There are far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
Time to get out of your seats. That's right. It's T-shirt time. Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for your Heat dancer. Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for your Heat dancers. Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for your Heat dancers.
And with Group getting ready for Miami, Turner's checked in for Brown. Green comes in for Serge Ibaka. Larry Bird's checked in for Smith. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Paul. And the Raptors also making a change. Porter's checked in. Maxey kicks to Green. Now the pass to Turner. Now Lowry. Pass to Maxey. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Raptors.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Greg, looking at the shooting numbers of Michael Porter Jr., they're off the charts.
I mean, his first full year in the league, Porter Jr. was top 20 in field goal percentage, top 10 in three-point percentage. Incredible numbers for a 6'10 wing.
And we may have an injury here that does not look good.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. That just the way it happened.
Boy, it's got to be so frustrating for him. As hard as he has worked, doing everything he can to help his team, just heartbreaking.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Zach Collins checked in for Embiid. Russo comes in for Worthy. And it's Johnson in for Mike Conley. Turner against Collins. And the foul on Miles Turner. That's foul number 2 for him.
2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
And a wide open look for Porter. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Just sensational form and touch on display from Porter. When he gets any room to shoot from deep, he's looking to fire.
Now, here is Bird. He has 5. Maxey against Drexler. Maxey passes to Turner. And again, it's the Heat missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Drexler kicks to Porter. Passes it to Johnson. Inside. 5 to shoot, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Toronto shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
At the line for the Raptors, Zach Collins. 2.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. Doris, the NBA keeps talking about the idea of an in-season tournament, taking a cue, I guess, from European soccer. Do you like that? Do you think it would work?
Well, the European soccer situation has the advantage of tradition and history. There's meaning behind it. Obviously, I'm open to a little drama in the middle of the NBA season. The challenge is convincing the players and their representation, the Players Association, that this is something of value.
Here's Johnson. Following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. Porter finds Collins. Johnson with it. Trying his luck from deep. They get it back. Russo, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Larry Bird.
And guys, there's a reason they call him Rough House Rudy. Every time we see LaRusso, that there's a toughness that he'll bring to the game.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And so LaRusso nails them both. 1:36 left in the first half. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Bird looking it over. Back to Lowry. The Heat need to get a shot off. With that shot, the Raptor lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket for Maxey.
Now, the consistency with which Kyle Lowry involves his teammates is really a sight to behold. This guy's such a good passer.
Toronto calls timeout. And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a streak named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
Okay, Heat fans, show some love for your Heat dancers.
Here's Collins. Drexler inside. He's covered by Maxey. And it's Drexler that time on the assist by Collins.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
On the wing, Turner. Outside Lowry. Shoots the three. And the Heat, another three.
Not a shoot-first point guard, but make no mistake, Lowry can shoot from range consistently when given the opportunity.
Drexler scanning the floor. .30 seconds left in the first half. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And really a good job of getting to the line in that first quarter. Hasn't been doing that as much here in the second.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game.
Clyde Drexler, 2.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Drexler. 27 seconds left here in the second. Bird outside. Outside for Lowry. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. Bird's got 3 assists now in this one.
Foul, number 4. Raptors substitution, Mike Conley.
Toronto leading by 5. Pass to LaRusso. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Russo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, we've come to expect this from Mike Conley, putting the pass on time and on target.
Clyde Drexler has been the guy making things happen for the Toronto Raptors. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Carl, you guys have built a lead. What is the key to maintaining or increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
You had the advantage in the first half, and see if you can keep that advantage in the second half. Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. The first quarter for the Raptors was fairly even. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat on. For the Raptors, Shaq, what was your takeaway on Toronto?
They made every possession count by limiting the mistakes. Very disciplined about protecting the ball and making the right play. If they keep this up, you should be safe. Don't get cocky and lose just because you're ahead.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Miami?
The energy on D stood for disappointing. They were slow to rotate. Communication was bad. No effort. I mean, the intensity on that end of the floor where it needs to be was just not there.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. It's been a clinic so far from Clyde Drexler.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. So with Smith sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Ibaka. Chris Paul is out there with Lowry. Then it's Bird. And it's Brown in at the 5 spot. Now here's Paul. Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, you can see the tenacity of Chris Paul in play there. He refuses to give up on the shot. Wants to get the end one. Nicely done.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
First team foul. Now at the line, Chris Paul. 1.
One shot.
Boy, the consistent greatness of Chris Paul, playmaker, scorer, defender, leader, year after year. Chris Paul silences any doubt about his place in this game.
Now, here's Worthy. Outside, Towns. Out to Conley, and taken away by Paul. There's the pass to Ibaka. Outside Lowry. Paul outside. Lobs it up for Ibaka. Deflects the pass. That's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Clock at 6. Here's Bird. It counts. And the foul. It's going to go on James Worthy.
And obviously you know about the deep range, but Bird just as lethal, working the angles on the interior.
Second team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Larry Bird. 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good. Bird.
Yeah, and every generation or so, a player comes along who can be considered a true superstar. Folks, that's Larry Bird.
Now here's Worthy. Back to Conley. To the inside. Here's Drexler. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 5 assists in the game. The Heat trail by 3. Bird outside. Outside Lowry. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Stolen by Worthy. He dishes it to Drexler. Pass to Conley. Now here's Towns. Defended by Ibaka. To the paint. Here's Drexler. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now a 5-point Raptor lead.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Passes to Bird. LaRusso against Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Conley with it. He has 7. Towns finds Conley. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. And the foul called on Larry Bird. That's foul number 2 for him. The Heat making a switch here. Maxey's checked in.
Tyrese Maxey.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Conley against Paul. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got 9.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And that was another look at the fantastic mobile 1 drive that happened a moment ago.
And catching the defense flat-footed and taking full advantage. Big bucket there to extend the lead.
Now, here's Maxey. 15 points in the game. Bird kicks to Maxey. 5 on the clock. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
For Miami, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team around 81%.
Tyrese Maxey. If a player is fouled on a made basket as he goes to the free throw line, my call would sound like this. Now at the line, Jaylen Brown.
Free throw good, Maxey. And the Raptors call time here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Heat Youth Dance Team. Please give a big round of applause for your Heat Youth Dance Team.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter, and it's time for an injury report. And now David Aldridge has an update for us on Joel Embiid. What's the news, David?
Hey, guys, the head athletic trainer of the Raptors was able to give me an update. He took some time to examine him, and unfortunately, it looks like that it is a broken wrist. This is not how they wanted to begin the season, and it'll be interesting to see how much this hurts. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
Now here's Conley. 9 points in the game so far. Worthy outside. Tipped away. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Bird with the bucket.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
Toronto, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Drexler passes to Towns. Here's Worthy.
Well, this is where Cat can manufacture additional points for his team. Defense focused and locked in on him. Find a teammate.
And one more look at that fantastic Mobile One drop.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
Here's Bird. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Toronto leading by 4. And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Cat has had in this league, and we know he is lethal from deep.
Turner's checked in for Brown. Raptors also changing it up. Collins checked in for LaRusso. Porter comes in for James Worthy. And it's Johnson in for Clyde Drexler. Raptors on defense. They've led by as much as 10.
Raptors foul. Vinnie Johnson. First personal foul. Team foul number 4.
Out left to the wing. Paul looking around. 6 on the shot clock. Bird kicks to Paul. Takes the 3. Porter pulls it in. Here's Ibaka. Lays it up off the glass. Ibaka's got his first points of the game.
We know this about Serge Ibaka. This guy is a strong presence on the offensive glass. If you don't check him out, you're going to get hurt.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Conley. And it's sent back by Turner. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. And the Raptors call time here. Green, he's checked in for Miami.
A.C. Green.
It's stolen by Green. Now here's Paul. He's got 10. Turner trying to free himself up, and Green slams it in.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
Outside Conley. The pass to Porter. Collins looking around. Back to Porter. To the middle. And it's Johnson that time on the assist by Porter. Johnson's got the game tied up here for the Raptors. Bird outside.
Assist from
Launches it. Traps in the tray. Bird's got 8 here in the quarter.
Could there be any doubt? I mean, Bird's such a dead-eye shooter. Sometimes this guy practices threes with his eyes closed.
Now here's Conley. He's got 9. Porter, no luck.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And that one is good.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Here is Conley. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Porter. Launches a 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Porter's got 6.
And just great elevation with the shot. Porter can rise and fire over the top of the defense.
This is it to Maxey. Ball outside. Outside, Maxey. Shot clock at 6. Here's Turner. Hits the jump hook. And the Heat lead by 4.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Outside, Porter. Conley against Paul. Outside Conley. Broke loose and taken away by Paul. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
Right, this is the size of Miles Turner because he's so skilled at using it to pick up these fouls.
For Miami, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
Miles Turner.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Turner.
And if they've continued, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And Miami making a change here. Lowry's checked in. Worthy's checked in for Toronto. Drexler comes in for Johnson. Second free throw, no good.
Well, the athleticism that Miles Turner brings to the center spot is quite remarkable. This guy, an exceptional player on both sides of the floor.
Outside, Drexler. Back to Porter. And here's Conley outside. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Heat out front as they wrap up the third quarter with an energy burst, a 19-7 run. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Head coach Eric Spoelstra mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Once you get the rebound, get to those corners, race for it, okay? What you're doing right now is you're making them have to defend.
Well, Eric pleading with his guys, Greg, to be faster and be sharper than the other team.
And if they do that, they'll be fine. Coach wants to tire the opposition out on defense.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Conley out there with Drexler. Then it's Worthy. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's LaRusso in at the center position. Now, here is Bird. Knocked loose. 6 to shoot. And Crum throws it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Drexler outside. Pass to Porter. The pass to Worthy. The dish to Porter. Conley, the pass to Drexler. Worthy from outside. Miami grabs the miss. Ibaka's got his 5th rebound in this one. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Back to Paul. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside, Drexler. Outside, Worthy. Back to Drexler. Worthy, the pass to Conley. Now, here's Porter. Lets it go from deep. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 6 assists now in the game.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Now, here is Lowry. Paul outside. Paul against Drexler. Pass to LaRusso. Outside Conley. Kicks to Drexler. Here's LaRusso. Pass to Conley. Clock at 6. Back to Drexler. Oh, Porter in position. Drexler finds Porter, and the shot goes down. Now just a 1-point Heat lead.
Just using his size well close to the rim. Porter is outstanding at cashing in from those spots.
Paul passes to Ibaka.
Raptors foul. Mike Conley. First personal foul. First
and a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Miami.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
They've also done a heck of a job at the free throw line tonight. Good aggression has led to a number of easy chances and points at the line.
First one falls for Karl Anthony Towns checked in for LaRusso. And so he hits both.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Outside, Drexler. Pass to Towns. He kicks it to Porter. Back to Towns. Now the pass to Porter. Shot clock at 5. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. The Heat leading by 3. 3-pointer, Bird. James Worthy comes up with a rebound. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Drexler gets the bucket.
And how about the offensive explosion here by Clyde Drexler? Has really developed his skill set. No one's been able to match up with him all night.
Now here is Lowry. Down low. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. Bird's got 6 assists now in the game.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Maxey's checked in for Kyle Lowry. The Raptors also with a sub. Achua, he's checked in for Porter. Maxey against Drexler. Lobs it up for Ibaka. Knocks it down from 7 feet. Brown's got 4 points in the quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Drexler passes to Conley. Here's Achua. Again, Toronto.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Miami leading by 3. Paul kicks to Maxey. Back to Paul. 3-pointer, Bird. The Heat get it back. And a new 14. Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to lead, no doubt.
Drexler passes to Achua. Dishes it to Conley. Pass to Drexler. Worthy with it. Maxey covering. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
One of the most feared, versatile scorers at that forward position. Big game James always seems to make the most out of any situation.
And he knocks down the first one. Javonte Green, he's checked in for Toronto. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Green against Bird. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. And they get it back. Brown, good.
And they continue to control the glass.
Raptors trail by 6. Now Drexler. Gets the bucket and the foul. That one on Maxey.
Just beautiful setup. They found the size mismatch inside, delivered when they really needed it.
And Toronto making a change here. Collins is checked in. The free throw drops for Drexler.
You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
Bird outside. Back to Paul. Ibaka with the ball. Conley picks him up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Clyde Drexler.
Well, you love how Ibaka gets a little nasty down on the block. Excellent at putting the defense in a tough spot.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Well, what you love about Serge Ibaka, yes, he has tremendous size and reach and great athleticism, but he plays his role to a T.
Ibaka hits both of them. Here's Drexler. And the Raptors call time here.
Call time out. On your feet, fans. Let's get loud. Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for your new dancers.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Michael Conley.
And I'll tell you what, he's worked very hard to get himself in good position throughout the course of this game. And that comes across in his shooting percentage. He's hit over half his shots from the field. And that's not because he got hot as much as it's because of the effort he put in to get himself open.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. He said, look, you guys are playing physical and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Thanks, David. And the dunk by Brown.
Chris Paul is such a natural facilitator. His ability to read angles and deliver the ball on time and on target is special.
Now, here's Drexler. Out to the right wing. Got a piece of it. A kick out to Towns. Over Ibaka. Towns, no luck.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Bird outside. Passes it to Maxey. Trying to get open is Ibaka. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey. And it's a 9-point Heat lead.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
Here's Drexler. Following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. Drexler, and the basket is good. Drexler's got 32 points in the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They're up by 7. There's a minute left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Here come the Heat dancers, everybody. Let's get loud! Time to turn up the heat with your very own Miami Heat dancers! Here come the Heat dancers, everybody. Let's get loud! Okay, Heat fans, show some love for your Heat dancers.
There's a minute left here in the fourth quarter. Ball finds Bird. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. For 3. They get it back. And Ibaka is right there. Ibaka's got the lead up to 9 now for the Heat.
Well, you've simply got to keep Ibaka off the glass. When you don't, he is there to clean up the mess.
Here's Drexler. And Brown pulls it down. And so Brown will bring it up for Miami. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Brown. Trying to get open is Ibaka. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Maxey. And it's an 11-point Heat lead. And Greg, it looks like time is going to run out on him here.
Yeah, I mean, unless they come up with an absolute miracle.
The pass to Conley. Here's the 3. No good. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Kyle, congrats on the win. What did you guys want to accomplish and get this win?
Everybody played. We all played together. We stayed, aggressive and stayed the course of the game.
Thanks again, Kyle. Congrats on the win. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
about the sound. You need to worry how I put it down. Yeah, this shit back to back. I'm like, yeah, this shit back to back. Yeah, this shit back to back. I'm like, yeah, this shit back to back. I'm like, ow. Please don't worry about the sound. You need to worry how I put it down. I'm like, get this shit back to back. Please don't worry about the sound. You need to worry how I put it down. Please don't worry about the sound. Get this shit back to back.